I think women have done an incredible job of taking charge of our own destiny, and I think being in a position to be proactive and say, I want my life to look like this, whether that involves career or family or both. I think there are some challenges that come with being in the minority, but I have found that my colleagues on both sides have been really receptive to what I've had to share, and that may or may not result in a bill actually being passed that has my name on it. But when things come up either before my committees or on the floor, I'll look at a certain section of legislation and say, hey, maybe this could be better worded this way, and throw an amendment out or something. And that's really part of the process, is just sort of listening to each other's ideas and offering some kind of thoughts and going from there. But I think in general, most things in the South Dakota legislature don't break down on party lines so much as they break down on other lines, whether it's geography or just background or urban settings versus rural settings, etc. I'm really proud of the fact that we've been able to have conversations, and I think a lot of people didn't necessarily know what to expect from me when I came in, because I'm not necessarily a typical politician, and I don't necessarily fit the mold of what that might look like or what kind of people's preconceived notions are. I grew up with my parents both mostly working. My mom actually, I have a younger brother who's not quite a year younger than me, so we kind of grew up as twins. And when I was in kindergarten, my mom made the decision to go back to school. She had delayed college and decided to have kids first and went back to school later. So she got her bachelor's degree when I was in 6th grade. And so the whole time I was in grade school, she was learning how to teach grade school. So that was kind of a funny experience, where she would practice lesson plans on us and practice lectures and figure out how to teach 2nd graders math as I was in 2nd grade, which was really kind of a fun experience. I was also so constantly told that I'm in the generation where you can do anything you want to, and I apparently internalized that. And I don't know exactly what they meant by that, or if this is what they had in mind, but I really did decide that I could do a little bit of anything, and so that's kind of informed my decision-making path from high school to college to my professional years. So that's been kind of fun. Well, I think it's important to kind of set an example for what's a possibility. I don't ever want to be in the position of telling someone what they should do, or that they should do what I did because that's what I decided to do. But I think that there are so many young women who don't see themselves in a position to run for office, and maybe it just never occurred to them, or they think that they don't have the skills that one would need to do so, that they think they wouldn't be good at it. I actually almost didn't run because I didn't think that I was smart enough. And I thought that, I can campaign fine, I can talk to people, but I don't know how to write a bill. And so I think that a lot of people kind of build those internal roadblocks and maybe hold themselves back when they would be wonderful public servants. On December 21st, my husband and I got married in Sioux Falls and took a little honeymoon, and I married into a great family with including 8 nieces and a nephew. And it's been really kind of fun to be able to have conversations about what public service means with them. I think I'm just looking forward to being married for a little bit. My husband's deploying overseas in a couple of months, and so just sort of spending time with family as much as I can during the session, and then figuring out what the next step is after that. If there's something you're thinking about doing or thinking about getting more involved in, just jump in with both feet. I haven't had anything in my life that I've done that I regretted, but there's a couple of things that I haven't done that I regret not doing. And whether it's stuff in high school or different trips I might have taken or opportunities I could have had, and I look back on my thought process from when I was considering running, and I'm so glad I did, and I'm so glad I didn't let those kind of internal reservations hold me back, and I jumped in, and here I am.